What is up, friends? It is Amy Plano, the reimbursement dietitian, here to simplify the reimbursement process for all registered dietitians and CNSs looking to accept insurance in their practice. And today, for the 100th time, I am going to answer the question on everybody's mind that I think I've answered probably a million times, but I'll do it again and now I'll record it, is what happens when you are in network with the patient's secondary, but their primary is actually Medicare. Okay. So if you are in network with the patient's secondary, the first thing you want to do is you want to call the secondary and you want to verify the patient's benefits and ask specifically, in the event that Medicare denies the claim, will the secondary confirm they will be picking up the visit? If you are a person who does not verify your patient's benefits, this is a scenario where you are going to amend your rules and you are going to call the secondary, because generally speaking, in these situations, the patient is a Medicare patient and they generally cannot likely afford the service if it is denied. So you are going to do everybody a solid. You're going to pick up the phone, you're going to call the patient secondary, and you are going to confirm they're going to pick up a non-covered diagnosis by Medicare. Okay, that's the easy part. The hard part is, because you are not a Medicare provider, and I really wish you were, because it is a great population to work with, you cannot submit to Medicare and get the denial. So what you need to do in this process, because you are not a Medicare provider, is you need to go and download the CMS 1490 form and provide that to your patient. In addition to the CMS 1490 form, I would also provide them with a super bill for the service. And so what the patient is then going to do is going to take the CMS 1490 form and the super bill and submit as the patient as an out-of-network claim. This is not something you can do because you do not participate with Medicare. In addition to that, you are not a Medicare provider, so you are not going to have the patient fill out an ABN. An ABN is only required if you are a Medicare provider, which you are not, okay? So let's summarize the process, because I feel like this question comes up a ton. I understand it is confusing, so let's outline the process. Number one, you are a registered dietitian or CNS who is in with the patient's secondary, not in with their primary, which is Medicare. You're going to pick up the phone, you're going to verify you yourself and you, that the patient has benefits on the secondary in the event Medicare denies that. The reason why you're doing that is often the secondary will not pick it up if Medicare denies it. You are then going to help the patient download the CMS 1490 form. You are going to give it to the patient along with a super bill. The patient is going to take both of those, and they, as the patient, are going to submit to Medicare, and the denial will go to the patient. The third step is the patient will come to you, give you the denial, and then you will create a secondary claim, not a corrected claim, a secondary claim according to the rules of your EMR or clearinghouse, and you will take the information off of the EOB, populate it into the secondary claim, and then submit the claim to the secondary and pray for submission. Okay. With that being said, I would say on average, this process will take about 2 to 3 months to get paid. The key piece is you verifying that the secondary is, after all of this work, that the secondary is actually going to pick up the cost of the visit in the event that Medicare denies it. So hopefully this helps. Once again, this is if you are not a Medicare provider and you are going to submit to the patient's secondary. For more tips and guidelines, hit subscribe to the Reimbursement Dietitians YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, reimbursement_dietitian, or hit me up on Instagram or my resources on my website, www.reimbursementdietitian.com. And I'll see you guys soon.